Hey everybody, my name is Rocky Loguercio with MLO Study Buddy. I'm the man with the plan to help you pass the SAFE exam. Today we're talking with Bianca. We're talking about the foreclosure process. I'm going to ask Bianca a bunch of questions, rapid fire. Bianca, you ready to go?
Let's do this.
All right. What is foreclosure?
So, foreclosure is when the borrower defaults and the lender repossesses the property and attempts to sell it to cover for what is owed to them.
Mhm. And when is the payment due?
The mortgage payment is due on the first of the month, but they have a 15-day grace period. So then it is considered late on day 16, which is when the late fees would be applied.
What are the late fees for conventional?
That would be 5% of the principal and interest.
And what about for the government loans?
That would be 4% of the principal and interest.
Within how many days from a missed payment does the lender have to make live contact with the borrower?
They have to make live contact within 36 days.
And they have to give them workout options within how many days from a missed payment?
They have to give them workout options within 45 days.
And what are those four types of workout options or loss mitigations?
Those loss mitigations are loan modification, deed in lieu, forbearance, and short sale.
What is a loan modification?
That is a change in the terms of the existing loan to benefit the borrower's needs.
And what about a short sale?
The short sale is when the lender agrees to sell the home for less than what the borrower owes.
And deed in lieu of foreclosure?
That is when they avoid foreclosure by giving the home to the lender and it does not show up on their credit report as a foreclosure.
Yeah, good job. And the last one is forbearance.
Forbearance is when the lender forgives them for a little bit with their payments and lets them catch up. And then those payments are going to be added to the end, though, and they will have to eventually pay them.
Now, what if the a borrower doesn't want to deal with the lender and they go to a third party like a loan modification specialist to get the workout options? What regulation protects the borrower from those third parties trying to scam them?
That would be MARS, Mortgage Assistant Relief Services, and that is Regulation O for Oh No Foreclosure.
Yeah. And what else kicks in at this period too when the borrower starts seeking workout options?
RESPA Section 6 kicks in, and that's with dual tracking, when you cannot foreclose on the borrower while they're seeking workout options.
Good job. Now, when the borrower completes a loan application for the workout options, the lender has how many days to get back to them?
They have 30 days to get back to them to let them know if they were approved or denied.
Okay. Now, if they're not approved, what's going to happen by day 90?
They would have to send the notice of default letter, which is also called the breach letter.
What's going to happen after that?
So on day 121, they can file for a lis pendens, which is filed with the county clerks to initiate the judicial foreclosure. This only happens in lien theory states that have mortgages.
At this time, during this foreclosure process, you have two redemption periods that occur. What are they?
So that's your equitable right of redemption and your statutory right of redemption. So your equitable right of redemption begins when the borrower defaults and goes all the way to foreclosure of the home. They can pay any fees that occurred and the outstanding balance. And then you have your statutory right of redemption. This begins after the lender sells the home in the foreclosure. It only happens in 4 states. And it is a short period of time where they can buy back their home from the person who purchased it in the foreclosure, and they can pay any additional fees and what the home is worth.
Okay, so they're probably not going to be able to do that unless they hit lotto, right?
Yep.
So now the lender takes the home, the lender sells the home in the foreclosure. And what if they don't get enough from the foreclosure to cover what the borrower owed? What can they do?
So if they don't get enough money, then they can file a deficiency judgment. And that would go after the assets and the home to make up for the money lost in the foreclosure. Unless they have an exculpatory clause, which would state that the lender can't go after their assets, they can only go after the home to make up for the lost money.
Oh, great job.
Thank you.
All right. Well, that's it for this episode. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you on the next one.
Bye.